This video was brought to you by Stormberg, a better route planner, MisterGreen, Kempower and Marcus Bil. Yo, what's up? We are now at Circle K Furuset, the regular starting point, a slightly different location. We were actually charging over there. Normally I'll be charging all the way until I have to leave, but this time the car finished charging before even 10 in the morning. Let me see, what's the time now? Yeah, we're gonna leave exactly at 10. So this is Tesla Model 3 Performance from Giga Berlin. So yeah, we have 21-inch Uber turbine wheels. And inside, oh yeah, Marcus Bil, of course, Marcus Bil. I have to, sorry guys, I have to hold it still here for 10 minutes, otherwise I won't get the money. I'm just kidding. Okay, anyway, so the plan is to do 1,000 kilometer challenge. We just charge the car to 100%. It's pulling a little bit now to cool down the battery and everything. The battery is soaking hot. That's actually not ideal, but okay. So we will take the Sweden route. We have done it before with the Model Y long range, but this time it's the performance. I can show you here. If you go to software, look at this. Oh yeah, it's XP now. It's all about the Win XP. Okay, so the car claims I can make it to Varberg with 5%. I have my doubts. We have 21-inch wheels after all. So we have to maybe stop at Håkstorp, another V3 supercharger. We'll see, because this car probably wants V3 because it peak at 200 kilowatt. So let's do all the preparations and then we start at 10. We are getting close to Håkstorp now. We have to bail out there with 33% left because we simply can't make it to Varberg. The consumption is too high. I can see it here that it's 231 watt-hour per kilometer. So, all right, whatever, no big deal. It's a V3 supercharger at Håkstorp. So I think we just literally need about 2 minutes of pit stop over there. We are now at Håkstorp. Charging up 160 kilowatt. Okay, let me just navigate to Varberg now. Let me see, we came at 49. All right, 49. We just need a really quick pit stop. What's the car saying now? It's saying -4%. Okay, I don't even have time to go to the restroom. I just have to hold it. 174 kilowatt. Okay, now it's dropping, but that's fine. That's fine, no problem. This is what I expected. I can show you here that the battery is at 51 degrees Celsius. Look here. We have an Ioniq charging. This V3 is open for everyone. So not much to say here. Yeah, the car did fine. The consumption wasn't too high. We had headwind and side crosswinds, so we have to expect that the consumption will be high. But you know, if this was an e-tron or even a fat Taycan, it would be 270 or almost 300 watt-hour per kilometer, not 230 like we have here. But okay, how far are we now? Like, you know, this is like the one shot I do without cut. No, okay. Yeah, all right. Okay, we're down to 156 kilowatts. Still pretty Chanel, okay. We are now at Varberg. Let's see how fast are we getting. Almost 250 kilowatt. Close enough. Yeah, the problem is that the battery was not hot enough. We have 40 degrees Celsius in the pack, but whatever, this is still good. And here I can show you guys the Varberg supercharger V3. Plenty of stalls. Just 2 cars charging and then plenty of stalls available. So no ladder star over here. Actually, wait, what is this? there's just so much littering here. And then it seems like, oh, someone forgot the Jägermeister here. Okay, let me see. I went to the restroom, came back. Wow, we have 36% already. I have to hurry, I have to eat. Oh, I calculated we need around 65%. So let's hurry and eat. So food for today, we had the Stormberg food container. And voila. I brought meatballs with potato and some, what is this again? Ertestuing, some peas. Yeah. And then we have this, the spork. Yes, use the spork. It's a fork and a spoon and also a knife. Let's try this. This is good. We've been charging for a little bit, and we had 62% and we are down to 80 kilowatts. Okay, it goes kind of slow. It's still slower than the classic Model 3 from 2019, but I think we're good to go. The car claims we will arrive at 15%. I calculate if we leave now, we will arrive at 5%. But just want to have a margin. We are on the move again, and now we are getting close to Falkenberg, and this is the noisy part with a concrete surface. So I many times test this as the worst case for how much noise we get in the cabin, and wow, you guys can hear. It is nice and quiet here, but I have to check. We have to go on the right lane because the right lane is noisy and the left lane. Yeah, there we go. More rumbling. Oh yeah, more rumbling. So of course, it's not as good as e-tron, but way better than many other Teslas I've tried before. So I get the impression that Tesla has been slowly improving the cars, adding better and better soundproofing. I heard from someone that they popped open the Model Y and they found extra soundproofing in the pillars or something, in the doors or something that they haven't seen before. So I haven't seen closer what the heck that was all about, but it kind of makes sense. So I get the impression, for you guys who want to know how quiet is this one versus the previous one versus the previous Model Y or Model 3, it's not night and day, but it might have shaved off half decibel or something. I don't know. Oh, give me some space there. Yeah, whoa, let's hammer it. Yeah, but of course this lane here is not so rumbling. But let's see now. Let's go again here. Now I highlight this one because so many people ask me about it. Okay, let's go. Noisy part. That's not too bad. Wow. And also, you have to consider one thing. We are driving with 21-inch wheels and somewhat fat tires. The front are 255, 35 profile, 21-inch, and the rear are 275, 35, 21-inch. So I can guess that if we would drive here with Giga Berlin long-range Model Y one day with 19-inch, it would be way better. Then we're talking about, then we're getting inching closer and closer to the e-tron and EQC and EQS sound levels. Yeah, but this is really, really good, man. I'm impressed. Yes, bow down to the Lord Elon Musk, the almighty Lord. We just passed Hallandsåsen, and over here we have an accident. So the time is 14:26, and this is the first time we have to deduct something. All right, so we just have to sit and wait. Wow, it's been 22 minutes now. We are slowly inching towards the end of the Stau. Well, it's, we have Unfall ahead. But I noticed something, which is that when we have stop and go traffic now, this car does not have radar. It's vision based only. I will make a video about that one. which is where it was good. One thing is that this car enforces auto high beam when you have autopilot on, but you can disable it by tapping on this one twice when you're in autopilot, like this. But I noticed that when we are in stop and go traffic, I don't have to touch a steering wheel for ages, like 10-15 minutes, at least 10 minutes. Normally it would bug me every 30 seconds. But one thing I don't like is that once we start going, it kind of starts a bit rough. It's not as smooth as some other cars I've tested. Especially the German cars, the stop and go traffic is really good and smooth. That's probably because they have designed the car for Stauland. We are now slightly past the halfway mark at Helsingborg. It's almost full house here today. And this is the first and I guess only Ioniq charger I need to charge on. So unfortunately, these Ioniq chargers, they're capped at 500 amp, which means that I'm getting only 190 kilowatt. Well, that's not too bad, is it? I'll take it. So I charge a little bit too much just to get here. I arrived with around 12%. So, wow. Wait, I charged 65%. So I spent a little over 50% to get here. And we have some slight tailwind on the way back. So I guess this time I might charge you only 55% when I go back. Right, but wow, I seriously need to clean the windscreen. The windscreen is so dirty. But we don't have any cleaning equipment here, but I have at least some wet napkins I can use. All right, we've been charging for a little bit. We're at 60% and good to go. Back to Varberg. We're at Varberg. We still don't get 250 kilowatt, even with 47 degrees Celsius. Will we ever see it, huh? I have no idea. But okay, now I have to figure out where my next stop is going to be. Do I go back to, it's called Uddevalla, but it's Hågstorp. Do I go back to Hågstorp? That's 150 kilometers away. Yeah, that sounds like it. Okay, yeah, I guess that's it. This time, maybe just 50% then. It's so nice here, 22 degrees Celsius. You know, I would probably want to go for an ice cream. The only problem is that the car charges so fast, so I don't have time for ice cream. I just have to go to Circle K, and then by the time I'm back, then we're probably good to go. Man, this is just crazy, okay? The charging speed here is not that impressive, but the fact that we stayed here for only 14 minutes, I estimate I need 55%. The car estimate we'll arrive at 7. So 15-minute charging stop. I don't have time to do anything. I haven't cleaned the windscreen even. Shit. Okay, whatever. Sorry for that, but we gotta go now. Yet another charging stop. We are back at Hågstorp. So I'm not sure if this is going to be the last or the second to last. It might actually be the second to last charging stop. So over here though, I came with a little bit too much juice again because this car is too efficient. I just didn't expect it to be that efficient. So we arrived at 14%. And as a result of that, we are not getting 200 kilowatt anymore. We are down to 182. Wait, isn't this a bit low? Huh? Wait a minute. I'm supposed to get over 200 kilowatt. Wait. This is strange. I experienced something like this before. but it's too late to move. Well, actually, no, we can move. Let's move. Okay, we just move now because handshake is really quick with Tesla. So we can see, nah, it's still the same. I might have lost only 15-20 seconds, no big deal. Oh, okay. I'm not sure why it's not charging at 200 kilowatt now. Could be because the state of charge is too high, because it is actually quite high right now. Oh, and again, this is the problem. I don't have time to go to the restroom because we have to keep driving. In not too long, we can go for this one, or I'm not sure. I might stop there at the Schweinsund, or I go there. Wait, maybe I should go Schweinsund instead. But then how the heck do I preheat the battery for it? Okay, whatever. Let me just do a calculation. But right now it's looking pretty good towards 10-hour mark. And I can show you here. I mean, not 10 hours. Yeah, 814 kilometers. This car measures distance very exactly, so we don't have to count to something else, but we just have to figure out how to count to 999 because we don't have decimals here. We are now at Rygge. I wanted to go for the Ioniq, but it turns out that the Ioniqs are all occupied, and then one last Ioniq is kaput. So we have to resort to this one, but this is literally just a short pit stop. What I should have done was to charge a little bit longer at Hogstorp, but it's too late now. But on the other hand, it's not that big of a deal to stop here. So we have plenty of superchargers over here. The only problem is that this is V2 supercharger. So I can show you that we are not getting actually, oh shit, we are getting only 113 kilowatt, but I calculated we need around 20-ish%, that's it. So it's just a matter of minutes here. I don't even have time to go to the restroom, I think. Okay, let's just finish this. And you see here, the distance is 955 kilometers, but we don't have any fractions. They remove fractions with V11. I hate V11. But what I did was that when we ticked at 900 here, then I reset this one. So you see we have 55.5. So when this one is 99.9, then that's 999 kilometers. That's how we count down. All right, so now we just have to wait for 20% then. 120 kilowatt now. Okay, this is the weird countdown. 9990, 9991, 9992, 9993, 9994, 9995, 9996, 997, 998, 9999, 9999, 1000, yes, 2015. That means 10 hours and 45 minutes. Wow. Consumption 228. Woohoo! We're back in Oslo now. So, let me look at the list here. So, and why was this car exactly as fast as the Model Y long range? Well, the explanation is that that long range had a smaller battery, around 70 kilowatt hour net capacity, whereas here we have roughly 74 kilowatt hour. And you could also see like the charging curve on that car was not that fast, but this one was slightly better. Okay, we didn't hit 250 kilowatt today, but when we had 220, 230, we could at least keep it for a little bit, and it was also hovering around 210 before it started dropping below 200. So that's probably why, because the consumption on this car was noticeably higher, of course, as expected, because we have bigger rims and also a little bit of rain. But yes, now you know. So actually this this car is almost as fast as the Fat Taycan. And yeah, So the fat tire count was also measured in similar driving and weather conditions. So yes, that's, you know, this is a showcase that you don't have to charge at 260 kilowatts like the Taycan. As long as you have good efficiency, then you can still get fast from A to B. Yeah. So yes, and then okay, you guys might want to know. So how is it then? The seats are great. One problem I usually had with the seats is that I feel like they are a little bit sweaty. For some reason, I didn't feel it today. Did they change the material? Because it was sunny most of the time today. That's weird. And then as for side support and all that, then I'm not sure, even though I spent some time here, but I'm not sure if the seats here have better side bolsters than the Model 3, because to be honest, the Model 3 and the Model Y, they have a little bit weak side bolsters, whereas when I recently tried the Model S Raven, I immediately sat there and I felt like, ooh, this is better. These are, you know, it should be better because the Model S is a flagship from Tesla. But I remember in the old days when I spent a lot of time in Optimus Prime, that's also another flagship. Those seats are better than the Model 3 and Model Y. They have better size, but you just, I don't know, you just sit better there. But maybe these are better. But one thing I noticed, look at that, listen to that sound. Was it like that with the other Model Y? It seems to have a deeper closing sound now. I also noticed this from the outside of the car when I closed the door in the garage. So this could have something to do with better soundproofing. And also, I forgot to show you, but the rear window has double glazed window in the rear and in the front now. So yes, so you see, people keep saying that, you know, just wait, because the other brands, they're catching up with Tesla. You know, the legacy automakers, they are catching up with Tesla. Yes, they are. I agree, they are catching up with Tesla when it comes to efficiency, when it comes to range, when it comes to charging speed and all that. But don't forget that Tesla is also catching up with the legacy automakers when it comes to fit and finish, soundproofing, design, feel of everything, you know, materials, like this. You know, no Tesla I have tried sounded like that when you close the door. This is the most premium door closing sound I've ever heard. I can do this all day. Wow. So yes, this is probably the most German Tesla you can ever buy. The one problem I have with this car is that it's vision-based autopilot. And I have to make a separate video and I have to test more and record at night, because it enforces auto high beam, and the auto high beam is not great, and it seems to blind oncoming car and all that. So that's maybe one and the only reason to not buy this car, unless Tesla managed to fix it somehow and maybe don't be too aggressive on the auto high beam or something like that. But other than that, this car is freaking wonderful. It fixes everything, the problems that the previous generation had, which the main problem was the suspension. And I traveled pretty far today and it rides so much better. Over the bumps, on the motorway, over bridge gap, it's just way more comfortable, despite having 21-inch wheels. So if you guys order one and you're wondering whether you should keep it or not, keep it. But wait until I test the highway night thing, and I'll figure out how it is. Yeah, because this is vision based, yeah, not radar anymore. But the radar is coming back again for some reason. So anyway, I think that's going to be it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching and talk to you later.